Hey friends, welcome back to Owlets Tarot. Jason here. Thanks so much for joining me and sharing your time and your energy with me. This is going to be your weekly collective. So let's get started. I kept the same kind of formula in terms of the cards chosen, the decks that I used. And it's an interesting read. Actually, before I pressed record, I had to sit here and look at it and think about it for about 5 minutes, which I never do. Yeah, so first of all, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy my content, because it greatly, greatly does help the channel out. So thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd love to have you as part of our little soul family. And anything you need to know about this channel is down in the description box below. It's not in my nether region, it's down in the description box below. Alright, so we start out the reading, my lovelies, with the Threshold from the Wild Unknown archetype. Why do I feel like I'm saying that wrong? No, I'm right. And I also drew you Animal Spirit card, and Lion Spirit is the card that came out for you. Be generous of spirit. Collective. And these two cards together, they're very powerful. The Threshold is here to help usher in a new reality. You're being asked, well, I believe that, you know, we as a collective are kind of being asked to heed the call. This speaks to leaving behind the you that you viewed as so well-formed and put together. It's a new frontier calling. Now, this isn't particularly easy work, right? Because it involves letting go of and leaving behind a part of you to make space for what's next. And some may not recognize this newness. I mean, hell, you might not even recognize yourself. But this new reality is where individualization, I'm not sure. It's where growth's made possible. This is the liminal realm. And then with the Lion Spirit here, this is you serving with great pride from the heart. You're crossing that threshold into a space of security, secure in your prosperity and wisdom. And you've got an incredibly generous spirit. You give a lot of yourself, collective. So I'd just like Yeah, I'd just like to point out that the threshold also speaks of borders, boundaries, rather, and their impotence, no, wrong, and their importance to your soul, to your soul's growth, to your sanity, really. Practice gratitude and be proud, okay? Be proud of yourself. Proud yet humble. You have a very unique set of gifts. And crossing that threshold, regardless of the fear and uncertainty, will not only benefit you, but it will benefit those around you with your generous heart. So don't be afraid to step forward, to take the leap, dear ones, to jump from the nest. Now, your tarot cards that came out, I asked for some advice. We got the Devil, we got the 10 of Swords, and we've got the Ace of Pence. So that's kind of why I had to sit here and look at it. But after about 5 minutes, it just kind of clicked what I believe Spirit is saying here to you. Now, the Devil, this is asking you to reflect on the things that are holding you back. The things that are keeping you from making that leap. Stuck, stagnant, vulnerable in the nest. There's a need to free yourself. There's a need to free yourself from what's holding you back, from old habits, old ideologies, old toxic behaviors, or just toxic energies, needing to rid yourself of toxic energies. Ten of Swords here, I feel like, well, I feel some sort of ways, or two sorts of ways, kind of. I feel as though some of you have been letting others kind of walk on you, take your kindness, take advantage of your kindness. You need to remind some people that not every saint is a fool. Just because you give people your heart, just because you choose to see the good in people, just because you give people the benefit of the doubt, doesn't mean that they get the opportunity to view you as naive and think that they can pull one over on you. Now, I'm phrasing all of this way because I was thinking very hard after drawing these two cards on advice. And when this came out, I was like, okay, advice. But I'm also sensing others who has to be helping others through their drama. And subconsciously, they're doing it to avoid reflecting on their own hurt and their own need to heal and grow forward. But remember that also with the Ten of Swords, this is about moving up, right? It's being at the bottom of the barrel of something. Whatever it is that you have to leave behind, whatever it is you have to let go of. All that can be accomplished has been accomplished here, and now you've reached a point where you're defeated because others are draining you. People can only drain us when we allow them to, though. Remember that. Sometimes we hold things and we don't even realize we're holding them, and suddenly we set them down and find our hands free, and it's liberating. It's liberating to release other people's problems. Other people's problems could very well be what's holding you back and keeping you from moving forward. But the last card out, dear ones, we've got the Ace of Pence, clarifying that you're beginning a new phase in your life. A prosperous new venture. Keep yourself grounded. I'm hearing keep yourself grounded, yeah. And take the time to be grateful for what you have. It's very much about appreciating the little things. And that will aid in the healing that needs to take place. Stop taking on other people's bullshit and heal from the bullshit that you've been through. Or the bullshit that, perhaps you inflicted on someone else. None of us are perfect, right? So yeah, that's what I have for you. I try to keep these videos around 10 minutes. This one ran a little bit longer, but thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being you. Take good care of yourselves, dear ones, okay? And take care of those around you. And remember that you're loved and that you're seen. And thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. It means the world. My cat is now calling, so I've got to run, but see you guys back here again soon. And until then, take good care. Bye, friends.